Because chat, for a final video tonight, do not doubt me. No, not beer. Not beer. Better. Chat, it is time for Scott with the suppressed 10-gauge shotgun. Yes. Can you not? The only thing that would make this better is if he shot a bottle of pig sauce.
Bang, bang,
I
bang,
wish
bang,
he had a
bang,
bottle of... I wish he had a bottle of pig sauce he could blow away right now. He doesn't. So we're gonna have to make do with just watching the big boom. So chat, let's finish this stream off right. Huh? Oh no! The T-Rex is back! Uh-oh. What the fuck? No, it's a dragon!
Hey, run! Run! It's fire so fast! Run! Run faster than that! It's fire!
Oh my god! Oh, it's his Chimera, or it's his Firebird. Then yes, I know that about he built this on another channel.
And you're watching Kentucky Ballistics, and today I have a very special suppressed shotgun to show you. And as far as I know, it is the only one in the entire world, and I am very excited to show it to you. And if you're interested in other things that are one of a kind, you need to check out the Ballistic Bandit. It is finally finished. Took 3 years to complete it. I will leave a link to that video in the description down below. Now, let's go get to it.
That's a nice car.
Mommy Ember, I want that car.
Put it on your Christmas list, Kenito.
Ever since I saw the movie No Country for Old Men, I have drooled over a suppressed shotgun. And there is a particular company that makes a suppressor for a 12-gauge shotgun, and that is JK Armament. And this is their 12-gauge suppressor. JK Armament's 12-gauge suppressor is pretty stinking awesome. It will pretty much eat any ammo you run.
Wait, but the title says a 10-gauge. Is there another suppressor?
Run through it. But when it comes to shotguns, my favorite type of shotgun is not 12 gauge. It is the almighty 10 gauge. And I would absolutely love.
Yeah, I had to let him cook.
10 gauge shotgun, but unfortunately nobody makes one. So a few months ago, I brought the idea of having a suppressed 10 gauge shotgun to Silencer Shop, and they said, Scott, that is absolutely insane. And we love it. So they brought in JK Armament, pitched the idea to them, and now just a few months later, I give you the one and only in the entire world, the suppressed 10-gauge shotgun that I am aware of. This is the only 10-gauge shotgun suppressor in existence, and it is really, really big. Here it is compared to a 12-gauge suppressor. So you can see it's quite a bit bigger. You can see here it has the number 10 on several different sections of it. And right here on the side, there's your proof there, 10 gauge. And for those of you who do not know what 10 gauge is, here is a 12 gauge shotgun shell that is 2 3/4 inches. And this is double-aught buck, holds 9 pellets. And this is a 10 gauge shell. That is 3.5 inches long.
Baby.
It is bigger in diameter.
Size matters. Size matters. Yeah, Rex, keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that.
And this guy right here is holding 18 pellets of double-aught buck. And when it comes to slugs, the 12 gauge is a 1 ounce slug, while the 10 gauge is 1 3/4 ounces.
She be kicking.
So when it came time for me to pick a 10 gauge shotgun that was worthy of this project, I could only think of one option, and that is a break action 10 gauge shotgun. This has an 18 1/4 inch barrel, and now that it's fitted with the one and only 10 gauge suppressor, this thing is 14 inches long, so we're a little over 32 inches.
In your next batch of emotes, you should make a Scott time one.
I don't know if that would be possible. Considering the size of the emotes, I don't know if something like that would be all that possible, honestly.
When it comes to our barrel length. I'm also now topped off with an EOTech, and this thing, of course, is a single shot 10 gauge. I think it's going to be absolutely awesome. I am so excited to try this.
That's
thing
possible,
out.
Yard Dog.
It is
yes.
Just an absolute dream come true. A big thank you to Silencer Shop and JK Armament for doing this one-of-a-kind, one-off build. Now, that is enough talking. Let's finally go shoot this thing and see what it sounds like. So before we shoot the suppressed 10 gauge shotgun, let's shoot an unsuppressed 10 gauge shotgun. This is basically the exact same shotgun, but this one...
Well, I mean, you know, Atanashi, it's not just about the balls. You want to make sure you have a long and firm shaft as well.
Will not take a suppressor. So, one 3.5 inch double-aught buck.
Red Bastard, I gave you me on a leash. Is that not enough?
I love it. We got to do one more. Now let's try the suppressed 10 gauge. I'm going to take out my ear protection. Again,
really?
A 10 gauge.
A lot of faith in this.
Double-aught buck. I'm so excited. Oh. All right, here we go.
Wow. Yeah.
Holy. That is so much smoke. Let's try.
The fact that he could fire a 10 gauge without ear pro. Chivalry shit. Anton approved.
Try a slug. 1 3/4 ounce 10 gauge slug. See what that sounds like. That was a little bit louder. So much smoke. Let's do the buck again. I think the buck is quieter.
Yeah.
Look at all
Oh my
extra
God.
smoke you get because that suppressor is containing everything, and this being a break action, there's pretty much nowhere for it to go except here or there.
Oh, no, yeah, you hear the difference. For sure. It is.
Did you?
Smoking. And no sadistic, I don't think it was quieter than 22. Here, the camera microphone is audio gating it if it gets too loud. So the reality is it actually sounds much louder than it actually is. Kind of like with the Unsuppressed. So, you know, these things have audio gates in them, so it automatically reduces the sound when it hits to a certain decibel level. And it's still going to be loud. There's, like, no suppressor will actually silence a firearm. Yeah, what you see in Hollywood doesn't exist. It will quiet it for sure, but there's no such thing as fully silencing or suppressing any firearm. It just makes too much damn noise. Now, it's reduced enough that he doesn't have to wear ear protection, but I don't think it's not quieter than a 22. So it's it's just the limits of the microphone technology.
Did you know that your personal data is sold online by data brokers? Literally anyone can buy your personal details. But you have the right to stay private and protect your personal data. Thankfully, there are people out there like today's sponsor, Delete Me. You're probably saying to yourself right now, who cares about me? Nobody wants my personal information. Well, you would be wrong. Most likely, them there
Yeah,
data
it's
brokers
less
have already
decibels for
sold
sure,
your
but it's
personal
not like
information.
whisper
That's
quiet.
why you get them stupid phone calls from random numbers you don't know and a ton of emails to websites that you've never even been to before. Stupid. Well, if you are sick and tired of all that, all you
Yeah,
gotta do
Delete
is
Me is
sign
certainly
up for
making the
Delete
rounds
Me.
with
You
the
submit
military
your
and gun
information,
tuber
and then
VTuber
a Delete Me
crowd.
expert is gonna scour the internet, find your information, and remove it. And then within the first 7 days of you submitting your information, you will get a detailed report from Delete Me.
Yeah.
That was awesome, but not as awesome
Now,
as Delete Me. If you want to check them out and get your personal information removed from the internet, use my link in the description down below. And if you use code Kentucky,
have
you
not
will
La
get
Rook
20%
and
off. Don't waste any time. Be sure and check them out.
Fatter
And
Albert,
big
thank you for the
to Delete Me
follow.
for
Welcome.
sponsoring today's video. Now, let's go get to it.
Run for your life and don't
You still got it.
So, I think that this will be a good test for our
Thank you,
suppressed 10
Taurus.
gauge. You know, what if you encounter a 12-foot tall Halloween monster? Would your 10 gauge suppressed shotgun...
Well, lurking llama? I have a feeling it's going to die now.
beware to all. Oh, my side is sharp and sure to
Yeah.
break.
Okay, Rotax, I will give you that. Bolt actions? You can suppress very, very effectively, especially the lower caliber ones. They are the one firearm that probably could be whisper quiet, especially like a 22 bolt action. Those could absolutely be whisper quiet. Yes, they would be the one exception.
This guy done brought a knife to a gunfight.
The harvest moon lights the burning
He's still going.
dark creatures wander in the pale moonlight.
Headshot.
Search for new prey to my
I don't know how to shut this guy up.
This fucking thing will not die. Holy fuck, this thing is not going to die.
to break.
Bruh. I don't know.
Oh, he shot him in the nuts.
He's invincible, I guess.
Shoot him in the face, Scott.
That one got him. He still didn't go down, though. Oh! Oh! Beware my
The table.
side is sharp. How you like it? Good enough. So up next, I have something that is much more scary than a 12-foot tall talking scarecrow. This is Eggplant, and nobody likes Eggplant.
Who was it that asked? Who asked about it? Here we go. He's got the mace. Damn.
Now, where were we?
No, I don't like eggplant. It smells horrible.
So now we are going to continue our fun with this suppressed 10-gauge shotgun by having a nice seafood dinner. I have 1 gallon of cocktail sauce, and I have a 1-pound can of escargot.
Escargot.
A seafood dinner. It's just, well, it's bugs and cocktail sauce. Sounds really gross when you put it that way. Also, I have this. One of my fans, who goes by Levi, made this for.
Oh. Okay. Sure. I'm guessing we are talking about of the emoji variety right now. In which case,
for me. It is a wood burn eggplant, and it said it took him 2 weeks to make this. So it's kind of a shame that I'm going to shoot it, but it's what Levi wants, and that's what he's going to get. Up first is going to be the eggplant wood burn, and I'm going to burn it with some double-aught buck. Oh!
nice.
Now on to our lovely meal. We're going to hit the escargot with a slug.
Oh boy.
Oh!
Oh. Oh God. He took off the top.
Okay. All right, I guess I don't have to shoot the cocktail sauce because the sheer force of the can of escargot exploding split this thing. It was like a jackhammer.
Jesus.
Looks like Levi's little wood burn here got all chewed up. A proper death for an eggplant. But now the real question is, what does a snail covered in cocktail sauce, taste like?
No, Scott, don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what? If
don't do it.
Try this, you have to hit the subscribe button. I mean, like, you have to.
Oh.
You better hit that subscribe button.
Oh,
so
poor Scott. Well, still better than the peg sauce. Beat you to it, Larook. Beat you to it.
What would it be like to experience this suppressed 10-gauge shotgun? I want to know what it's like to shoot it. Well, guess what? You about to find out, because I got me a GoPro duct taped to my face. My cameraman says it's totally legit. Hey, what are you looking at, huh? Hey, buddy, nice butt teeth you got your...
Jesus.
Suppressed 10-gauge shotgun. Here you go. This is...
Now the audio on this is going to be very different because I don't think that his GoPro's microphone is noise gated like his professional gear. So we may get we may possibly get a more accurate representation of how loud this thing is.
Double-aught buck. Ah, very nice.
And
Double-aught buck again. It's actually shoot at the steel target. Ah, good shooting. Very impressive.
yeah, it's not. It's no, I was wrong. It's the exact opposite. The microphone's too muffled.
Let's do one more. Oh.
It's not right. I don't even think it's so much that it's gated. It's just the microphone quality of the GoPro is far less than the camera, and it was probably rubbing against the bill of his hat, which was artifacting the audio and obscuring it.
I actually did lose some eyebrow hairs. Yeah, look at there. Right there.
No, Johnny, and I'm not going to.
Okay, up next, I'm going to show you how to make a classic dessert that my old grandmama used to make. It's called chocolate. It consists of 6 pounds of chocolate pudding and 1 gallon of mayonnaise. I'm probably a little too close. Probably going to get some of this delicious old-fashioned dessert on me. This is a...
Wait. Aaron? Do not insult my Chicago pizza.
10 gauge 1 3/4 ounce slug. So first, you want to mix up your pudding. Oh yeah, look, we got some
Holy
good there.
fuck! Look at how much this went skyward.
So the next
Fuck!
step is to mix up the mayo, and you also want to use a 10 gauge slug.
Huh. Interesting. Not as much.
Yes. Just like Grandmammy used to make.
Oh God, Scott.
Memories. So up next, I am going to answer 2.
Yeah, Jameson, we kind of sort of got it from both ends there. Yeah. Okay, Stone Killer, have a good night.
questions. One is, what would it sound like to be
Oh.
shot at with a 10 gauge shotgun suppressed? And number 2 is, what would it look like from your point of view if you were a zombie chasing me? We are going to answer these questions by strapping a GoPro to a ballistic dummy lab zombie bust. All right.
Oh my.
Good luck, little guy. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Okay.
Number 1, I hope he doesn't kill the GoPro by mistake. And number 2, I hope he does more of this in the future. This should be awesome.
Coming at you. Oh, dear.
No. Him. No.
Hit low. Right there. And
Right in the nasal
a
cannula.
little bit of a blowout. GoPro still.
That was so crazy. I mean,
Ember,
why would
you
we
shouldn't be a picky
for-
eater, and you should at least try snail. You might even end up liking it.
No. I refuse.
Okay. Coming at you.
Okay, chat, am I crazy? Like, you do not even see it go off. That suppressor contains the smoke so much, you don't even see it fire. Holy shit! That is a damn good suppressor. Yeah, it's literally keeping everything in.
Oh, dear.
And it reacted before the sound actually registered too.
Hit low. Right
What?
there. And
Yeah.
a little bit of a
Rep
blowout.
acid, yeah.
GoPro still good. I had a lot of fun with the suppressed 10 gauge shotgun. Let me know what you thought about it in the comment section down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, be sure and give it a like and hit that subscribe button. Also, Also, be sure to check me out on all other social media platforms. Links to those can also be found in the description down below, along with a link to KentuckyBallistics.com, just in case you want to pick up a shirt. And as always, my name is Scott. Thank you so much for watching Kentucky Ballistics. I'll see you next time.
That was great. That was fucking great. That was the perfect video to close out the night with after that train wreck of a Chef P video. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah, absolutely it was a good one.